Disclaimer: before performing any exercise program, please use common sense and follow the advice of your doctor or medical professional to reduce and avoid injury. By performing any physical exercises, you are performing them at your own risk. High Liberty Fitness cannot be liable for the outcomes of your actions. Thanks for your understanding.
Right, my friends, let's start it off. Monday, starting off the week in a good way, getting ourselves moving, coming to our spaces with a little bit of shaking. Just get those shoulders loose. Get the hips moving, maybe do a few ankle rolls. We're gonna work the core, but you know how that goes. It's the whole body that we work, right? So whatever movements you need to do just to get yourself ready to start some exercise, feel free to take these moments here. And if you wanna come in and follow me for a little few deep breaths in, let's take the feet out wide. Okay, we'll start to ground down into those feet. We'll inhale, breathe on up. Exhale, let it out. Good. Keep buoyant in the legs here. So keep those knees soft. Just bend down, drop the tailbone. Good. Open up the chest. Big breaths in. One more time, big inhale. Good. All right, we're going to shift over to one side. So turn those toes out. We'll reach over and back. Just stretching through the side body. We got lots of work for the side bodies here today. Reaching through the fingers, extending all the way out. One more time. That's it. Let's take it to the other side. Turn the other toes out this way. Reach over and back. That's it. Just some gentle movement to start things off here, guys. Taking some deep breaths in. Beautiful job. One more time. Let's take it up on over. Good. And now let's come back to center and just do a few swings here. So we're going to get the spine awakened. We're going to lift those heels. That's it. All right, extend through those fingers. Think nice and tall. Lifting up, reaching up through the crown of the head. Deep breaths in. And then you'll come back to center. Now let's do a few hip rolls. Just easy, lifting up that knee in front, taking it out to the side. All right, use a chair or a wall if you need a little bit of balance support. Just waking up those hips. And we'll switch to the other side whenever you're ready. Deep breaths in here. If you get a few cracks or creases, I'm right with you. I can always hear a little pop, pop. That's all right, everything's waking up. One more time. Nice work, guys. All right, let's let it go. We're gonna pick up some weights, okay, if you want to. If you don't wanna use weights, leave them out, it's no problem. We're gonna come in for a lunge. So I'm gonna show you this move from the side. So step one leg back, okay? It doesn't have to be super far, okay? Just step it about 3 to 4 feet behind you. Drop the knee slightly. Make sure this front knee is over the ankle. We're gonna bring our hands behind our head. I'll show you from the front first, okay? So hands behind the head, elbows open wide. We're gonna release one arm down, and we're just gonna tip to the side, and then come back up through center, okay? So the opposite hand, the weight or the hand is right behind the head at the back of the skull. And then you're drawing the belly in here and then just tipping over to the side, allowing that weight to guide you down. If you feel yourself really toppling over, try and push into the front foot. Balance is key here, right? So we're extending through the back heel. We're keeping that chest lifted and we're working on core stability. So you're pulling the navel in, allowing the weight to guide you down, and then using core strength to come back up through center. Let's do 4 more. Opening up the elbow, right? We don't want that elbow to come in this way. We want to keep it nice and open. Good. 2 more. And 1 more to this side. And then we'll come back up and we'll switch hands. So opposite hand comes behind the head. Open up the elbow. Again, broaden across the chest. So keep the chest open and then tip and come back to center. Keeping a bend in that front leg, making sure the knee stays over the ankle, okay? Let's use that stability. If you feel like you're wobbling all over the place, maybe use a wall or a chair. And make sure that you're lifting up so you're not rounding forward, but lifting the torso and opening up the chest. That's it. Stay with this. Keep breathing. Nice work, everyone. We'll do 4 more, allowing the weight to guide you down, using the core strength to lift you back up. Twice more. And 1 more. Good, now stay exactly where you are with the legs. Maybe you step the back foot back a little bit further because we're gonna come in for a lunge, okay? So front knee over the ankle, we're gonna tip the body over that front thigh. I'll show you from the side. So tipping the body forward, extending through the back heel. We reach the arms overhead, okay? You can use the weights or you can leave the weights out. We're gonna bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then reach. That's it, squeeze and reach. So you're really pressing into the front foot here, everyone. Making sure that knee is stacked over the ankle, nice and stable. Back heel pressing down and away. If this is too much, you bring that back foot in, tip just slightly, and still do the same movement with the upper body. We're squeezing those shoulder blades. Let's go. For 4, you got it. Keep the chest lifted. 3, pull the belly up and in. 2, 1 more. Good job. Bring the hands to the hips and a little bit more balance work here. Bring your weight to your front foot. Start to shift forward and you're gonna lift the back foot. Okay, just a little lift, squeezing the glute as you lift the back leg, maybe to about hip height. But if you're here, this is fine, okay? You choose your range of motion. We're really using the stability in the core here. Try not to collapse in the front body. Lifting the chest, extending the leg behind you. We lift for 4, for 3, that's it, for 2, 1 more and hold. Hold it here, use your balance, keep those hips square, pull the belly in, keep holding for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's switch to the other side, okay? Starting again from the top, coming into a lunge position with the opposite leg. Take a deep breath in here. All right, we're bringing the hands behind the head, opening up the elbows, allowing one hand to drop. We tip to that side and come back through center. So you choose the placement of your back foot. If you want it in a bit more or you want it extended, we're tipping, allowing the weight to guide us down, using core strength to come back up through center. Now again, remember, don't collapse in the front body, okay? Keep it open, keep it lifted, tip, and come back. Good. So use control here. Slow it right down as you allow that weight to guide you down. You can even double up. You can take 2 weights to that side and really use that strength. You can feel how those weights want to pull you down, but you got to use that core stability to fight back, right? So pull the belly in. That's it. Here we go. For 4. Nice work. Keep the elbow up. 3. Keep the chest open. 2. And 1 more. And then we're going to switch sides. So 1 weight or 2. Hand behind the head. Open up the elbow and tip to the opposite side. Coming back up through center. Woo, I can feel my balance on this side is a bit more of a challenge. If you're wobbling all over the place, grab a chair or a table or the wall. We really want to make sure we're keeping that core engaged. That's what's going to help pull you back up through center. Pressing into the front foot. Let's keep our stabilizers on. We got this, guys. Breathe in. 4 more. 4. Nice work. For 3. Keep it going, everybody. For 2. Last one like this. Good job. All right, staying right where you are. We're going to lift the arms overhead and we're going to shift forward over the front hip. Sorry, over the front thigh. Then you're going to bend the elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades together. So apart from the arms, nothing else is moving here. You're staying really strong and stable in the core and you're tilting forward over that thigh. Let me show you from the side. Reaching the arms overhead. You bend the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press into the front foot here, everyone. Stay with it for 4. Whew, really waking up those shoulders for 3. Deep breaths in for 2. And the last one. Good job. Hands come to hips. Let's bring the weight into the front foot. We're going to work on a bit more balance. Lift that back leg. Just a little lift here, nothing serious. Try not to fall forward too much. Keeping the heart lifted. We keep the spine nice and long. Crown of the head reaching upwards. That's it. Lifting and squeezing that glute behind you. Breathe in for 4. You got this, everybody. For 3. You know what we're going to do on the last one, right? For 2, we're going to hold it. Hold. Press the heel away. Pull the belly in. And hold for 4. For 3. For 2. And 1. Relax it down. Good job. Shake it out. You guys ready for another set? One more set each side, okay? Here we go. Starting off with the tips. You can take both weights into one hand. Open up the chest. Lift the elbow. Take the hand behind the head. That's it. Front knee over the ankle. Back heel pressing away. And you're tipping and coming back through center. If you need a bit more stability, you can always bend the back knee a bit more. That might give you a bit more stability, or you can press the heel and extend the leg behind you. Good. Just play with the movement here. Find what feels good for your body and choose your option. Again, if you don't want the weights, it's no problem. Are you feeling your lower back talking to you here? You choose your range of motion. So if it's just a slight tip to the side and back, that's excellent. If you want to try and reach all the way as far as you can and lift back up, your choice. Let's do 4 more wherever we are. For 4, stay with it, everyone. For 3, you got it. For 2, and 1 more to this side. And then we're going to switch the weights to the opposite side. Staying right where you are with the legs, we open up the opposite arm, lift the elbow, and take the tip over to the opposite side. We're building leg strength here as we keep those legs engaged. Keep a strong base. Lift that chest, open it up. Allow the weight to tip you to the side and come back through center. Keep breathing. Is anybody else sweating? It's good. It's better than freezing, right? We're in the spring transition. Let's bring on some heat. For 4. Nice work, everyone. Stay strong in that core. For 3. Keep breathing. For 2. And you got 1 more. Nice work. All right, bring those weights overhead or just using your hands. We tip the body forward and then we bend the elbows and squeeze down the middle of the back. Can you squeeze the middle of the back? Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press into the front foot. You got this, everybody. Keep reaching through the crown of the head. Nice long spine. Whoo! For 4. Breathe in. For 3. You got this. For 2. And last one. Woo! Hands to hips. Here we go. Lifting that back leg. We shift the weight forward and lift off. Taking the gaze forward and down. We keep the spine long, right? So we're not rounding or collapsing. We're lifting the body, staying broad across the collarbone, and squeezing that glute as you lift the back leg. Breathe in deep. You guys got this. 4 more. 4, 3, press the heel away. 2, on the last one you're gonna hold. Weight here, pull the belly in. Square the hips off, so don't open that hip. Keep the hips square. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Whoo! Shake it out. 1 more round on the other side. You guys got this. Let's just set ourselves up. Front knee over the ankle. We take our hands behind the head, weights in one hand, and we allow those weights to guide us down and then pull back up through center. Oh, making sure this opposite elbow stays open, right? Be aware of that elbow trying to creep in. Pull it open to keep the chest nice and broad. Anchor down in that front foot. Imagine that it's nailed to the floor here. Front knee is stacked right above the ankle. And you tip and come back up. That's it for 4. Choosing how low you go. For 3. Back heel pressing away. For 2. And here's your last one to this side. And then switch sides. Weights come to opposite hand. And you tip to the other side and lift back up through center. So really keeping that core engaged, okay? Pulling the belly button to the spine. This is working our core by stabilizing all the body. All right, when you keep the core engaged, the shoulders are allowed to remain more stable, the legs, you're getting strength in all areas. Let's tip it over and pull it back up. Breathe in. You're doing excellent, everyone. Let's do 4 more. 4. That's it. 3. Deep breath in for 2. And then 1 more. You got it, you got it. All right, reaching those arms overhead. Tipping the chest forward. We reach through the fingers and then we bend the elbows and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Keeping that front knee over the ankle. Everything nice and stable. Keeping the chest lifted, right? We're not rounding. Let's go, let's go. Building shoulder strength. Squeezing the mid back. Finish this off. You got 4 more. 4. Breathe. 3. That's it. Keep the elbows lifted as you squeeze them back for 2. And 1. Release the arms. Shift forward. Last set. Leg lifts. Extending that leg behind you. Try not to open the hip, okay? Keep the hip square and just lift the heel. Good. Keep your gaze forward and down. Maybe use a wall or a chair for support. We got this final set. Let's go. For 4. Breathe. 3. 2. On this is the last one. You gotta hold. Lift it up. Square the hips. Squeeze the glute, pull the belly in. Have you got all that? Here comes the countdown, everyone, for 4, for 3, 2, and 1. Whew! Shake that out. Oh, let that go. Nice work, everyone. All right, let's come down. We're gonna get rid of those weights. We're gonna get ready for a side plank. So coming on down onto your ground, onto the floor. Option, you can stay up on the hand with the bottom leg bent, okay? You can come down onto the forearm with the bottom leg bent. Or you can take a full side plank by stacking the legs and lifting the hips, okay? So whatever option you choose, you're gonna lift the hip away from the ground, reach through the top arm, and then you're gonna lift the top leg just to about hip level and then lower down. You gotta use lots of control here. So remember your options. Bottom leg can be bent, lifting the leg up and tapping it down. Good job. Or you're all the way down, lifting the leg and lowering. Nice work, okay? Let's stay for 4 more. Here we go. For 4, that's it. For 3, breathe in for 2, and 1 more. Good job. Now everybody, lower the bottom knee, okay? Top leg is extended. Reach the arm overhead, bend the elbow in toward the knee, and then extend. Good. Really working that side body crunch here. Lots of strength in the hips and the legs as well. Lifting the hips away from the ground. We keep the body nice and open, right? Chest is open forward. That's it. Here we go. For 4, breathe. For 3, that's it. For 2, and 1 more. Nice work. Good job. Relax it down. Bring the hips down to the ground. All right, coming all the way down, we're going to extend both legs. Stack the feet. Now lift the top leg. Push the sole of the foot away from you. You're going to tap it forward and then tap it behind you. Working on that rotation in the hip here. Lots of flexibility and range of motion in that big muscle group. Pulling the belly in, right? We're using that core to stay stable. If you're all over the place, place your hand down and use that as an anchor. Good job. You guys feeling this in the hips yet? Almost there. Breathe for 4. You got this. For 3, really pressing the sole of the foot away to keep the leg engaged. You want to keep that leg as long as you can. For 2, that's it. Last one here. Nice work. All right, everybody, we're going to come back into that side plank. So bottom knee stays down, or you remain on the ground, or you lift the hips. okay? Or you stack the legs and lift all the way up. Lots of choices, so you choose what feels good. Coming into your side plank, we lift the top leg and then lower down. Nice work, guys. Way to challenge yourselves. If you feel like you're too wobbly, just use some support, okay? You gotta lift those hips away from the ground. You got it. Breathe in deep, pull the belly in. Almost there for 4. That's it for 3. Beautiful. For 2. I'm shaking all over the place. 1 more. Good job. All right, bend the bottom leg. Stay in your side plank. Reach the arm overhead. Lift the leg, knee to elbow, and reach. Extending through the side body, going really long as you reach through the fingers. That's it. Whoo, breathe. Lots of hip work going on today. For 4. You got this, team. For 3. For 2. Last one. Hold it, lift it, stay here for 4. For 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Sink down. Coming all the way down onto your side. Last set here, we extend the legs. Top leg lifts, pressing the sole of the foot away. You tap it in front, through center, and tap it back. Whew, we're really building some heat today, aren't we? I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating up a storm in here. Whew, I'm embracing it though. Like I said, I'm happy that things are getting a bit warmer. It's a bit more comfortable to be able to get out of bed in a t-shirt and shorts than in a huge robe just to stay warm. All right, let's finish this set off. Here we go for 4. Continuing to press the sole of the foot away. Keep the leg long for 3. That's it. You got 2. Whoo, and this is your last one. Breathing in, and then let it go. Good job. Give yourself a little rub. A few taps here, get that blood coming back. And then we got 1 more set, well 2 sets, but of those same exercises on the opposite side, okay? So your first choice, you stay down, bend the bottom leg, and you lift the top leg. Second choice, lifting the hips, extending through the upper body, lifting the leg, okay? Or full plank, lifting the hips away from the ground, reaching through the fingers, you're gonna lift the top leg and then bring it back. Everybody, wherever you are, let's go. I can already feel I'm not as secure on this side, so I'm gonna lower this bottom knee and give myself some support, okay? You wanna make sure that this shoulder is over that wrist, okay? If it's too much pressure on the wrist, come down to your forearm. Good. For 4, press the sole of the foot away. For 3, breathe in for 2. 1 more. Good job. From here, reach the arm overhead, bend the knee toward the elbow, and extend. Remember, lift those hips away from the ground, so don't let them lower. Lift them up as much as you can. Extend overhead, and bend in and reach the knee to elbow. For 4, you got it. For 3, breathe for 2. 1 more. You got it. Let's lower down. Coming all the way down to the side. We stack the legs long. Top leg and bottom leg press away as you lift the top foot. Tap it in front. Come through center and tap it behind. Take a breath here, everybody. If you're anywhere with me, then you're sweating and breathing like a monster. Ah. Some days our energy is just different, isn't it? So you tap forward and back. Let's do 4 more. For 4, choose any options you need to make yourself feel more comfortable. For 3, for 2, and 1 more. Good job. Coming back through center. We got to lift back up, guys. We got 1 more set. So side plank, lifting those hips, lengthening both legs, or staying down. Okay, your choice. Let's go. Wherever you are, get ready. Lift up, top leg lifts and lowers. Challenge yourself with a different modification if you feel ready. Good job. Pull the belly in. Keep the body nice and long. You got this, guys. Let's do 4 more. For 4, for 3, using lots of control, keeping those hips lifted. For 2, last one. Nice job. Lower the bottom knee, reach the arm overhead, open up the chest, lift the leg, bend the knee to the elbow, and reach. This is it, guys. Let's finish this off strong. Knee towards the elbow and reach, opening that chest. Beautiful work, everyone. Stay with it. Here we go for 4. Whoo. For 3. You got this. For 2. Last one. We got to hold it out. Lift and hold. Open the chest for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. All right. Last exercise. Here we go. Let's get comfortable. Top leg is going to lift. Tap in front. And then through center and tap behind. Woo! Keep it going, guys. We're almost finished. You've done excellent work here. Keep on building strength in the whole body. Really working on the hips here. Pulling the belly in to keep stable. Let's do 4 more. Who's feeling their hips, huh? Woo, 3. Use control, don't rush. For 2. Great work. 1 more. Nice job, everybody. Relax it down. Give yourself a little tap. Oh, you made it. Excellent work. All right. Go ahead and lie it back on your backs. Take a stretch. Take a breath.
Good work, fit friend. Give yourself a good stretch and hit like and subscribe for more high liberty workouts.